Through Van Gogh's eyes, a field breathes. Not just any field, but one heavy with the gold of late summer, where the wheat bends in silent reverence to a sky about to weep. It is a landscape painted from the inside, a soul laid bare in strokes of impasto, thick with the yearning for something just beyond reach. The roots tangled and deep, mirroring the labyrinth of the heart, a heart that felt too much, saw too much, and offered it all to a world that often looked away. A solitary cypress stands, a dark flame against the dying sun, a sentinel guarding the secrets whispered by the wind. It is the shape of upward striving, of a desperate faith that even in the face of oblivion, something will endure. The stars begin to prick the darkening canvas, each one a tiny explosion of hope. Scattered like seeds across the vast expanse of night, they are not distant and cold, but intimately close, pulsing with a life that echoes our own fleeting existence. Within the thickets of yellow, a hidden path, overgrown with weeds, yet stubbornly leading somewhere. Perhaps to a cottage with a single lit window, a beacon in the encroaching darkness, promising warmth and respite. Or perhaps only to another field, another sky, another layer of the endless search. But the path itself is the prayer, the act of walking, of not surrendering to the weight of the earth. The crows take flight, black strokes against the turbulent sky, a scattering of anxieties unleashed. They are the messengers of sorrow, the harbingers of change. But even in their darkness, there is a strange beauty, a wild freedom in their chaotic dance. They remind us that darkness is not the absence of light, but its necessary companion, the shadow that gives form to the brilliance. A pair of worn boots sits discarded in the corner of a room, caked with the mud of countless journeys. They speak of a life lived close to the ground, a life of toil and hardship, but also a life of unwavering devotion to the earth. They are the silent witnesses to the artist's solitary struggles, the faithful companions on his restless wanderings. The sunflowers turn their faces towards the sun, even as it dips below the horizon, a testament to the enduring power of hope. They are not naive or foolish, but wise in their unwavering faith, knowing that even in the deepest darkness, the sun will rise again. Their golden heads, heavy with seeds, promise a future, a renewal, a continuation of life's eternal cycle. A simple vase of irises, vibrant and fragile. A fleeting moment of beauty captured in a burst of color. They are the delicate balance between joy and sorrow, the ephemeral nature of existence, the exquisite vulnerability of the soul. Each petal a brushstroke of longing, each stem a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit to find beauty even in the face of despair. The blue, a deep and resonant blue, echoes the infinite depths of the sky, the boundless possibilities that lie beyond the horizon. It is the color of dreams, of memories, of a longing for something more, something beyond the grasp of earthly hands. And in the silence, a whisper of wind through the wheat, a whisper of stars in the night, a whisper of the heart yearning for connection. It is the voice of the earth, the voice of the soul, the voice of Van Gogh. Forever painting the world anew through the eyes of love and sorrow. It is a voice that speaks of the beauty in brokenness, the hope in despair, the light that shines even in the darkest of nights. It is a voice that invites us to look closer, to feel deeper, to see the world through the eyes of the soul. And through that voice, a field of stars, swirling, incandescent, a celestial dance of light and color against the velvety canvas of night. Each star a tiny spark of divinity, a point of connection to the infinite. The cypress trees stand tall and solemn, reaching towards the heavens like dark flames, their silhouettes etched against the swirling sky. They are the guardians of the night, the silent witnesses to the cosmic drama unfolding above. The village sleeps below, its lights twinkling like fallen stars. A reminder of the human presence in the vastness of the universe. And in the distance, a single figure walks, lost in contemplation, searching for meaning in the patterns of the stars. He is the artist, the dreamer, the soul who sees beyond the surface, who feels the pulse of the universe in his own heart. He is the one who translates the language of the stars into the language of paint, who captures the fleeting beauty of the night and makes it eternal. The brushstrokes are thick and textured, full of movement and emotion, each one a testament to the artist's passion, his struggle, his unwavering commitment to capturing the essence of the world around him. The colors are vibrant and intense, reflecting the inner fire that burns within his soul. It is a painting that speaks of hope and despair, of beauty and sorrow, of the eternal struggle between light and darkness. It is a painting that invites us to look beyond the surface, to see the world with new eyes, to feel the presence of the divine in every detail. Then comes the wheat field, a sea of golden grain swaying in the wind, stretching as far as the eye can see. It is a landscape of abundance, of fertility, of the promise of harvest. The crows fly overhead, their black wings silhouetted against the azure sky, adding a touch of melancholy to the scene. They are the harbingers of change, the symbols of mortality, the reminders that nothing lasts forever. But even in their presence, there is a sense of beauty, a sense of the natural order of things. The wheat field is not just a landscape, it is a metaphor for life, for the cycle of growth and decay, for the eternal dance between hope and despair. It is a place where the artist finds solace, where he can lose himself in the vastness of nature and forget his troubles, if only for a moment. The sun beats down upon the field, casting long shadows that stretch and distort the landscape. The air is thick with the scent of earth and grain, a heady mix that fills the senses and grounds the soul. And in the distance, a lone figure walks, his head bowed in contemplation, his heart heavy with sorrow. He is the artist, the wanderer, the seeker, forever searching for meaning in the world around him. He is the one who finds beauty in the ordinary, who sees the divine in the mundane, who transforms the pain of existence into works of art. And in that transformation, a small room, a humble dwelling, bathed in the soft glow of lamplight. It is a sanctuary, a refuge from the storms of the world. A simple table, a chair, a bed, the bare necessities of life. Yet within these walls, a universe unfolds. The books, the paintings, the letters, the objects that hold memories and dreams. They are the treasures of the soul, the anchors that keep the artist grounded in the midst of his turbulent existence. The light flickers, casting dancing shadows on the walls, creating an atmosphere of intimacy and warmth. It is a place where the artist can be himself, where he can let down his guard and reveal his vulnerability. It is a place where he can create, where he can pour his heart and soul onto the canvas, where he can transform his pain into beauty. And in the silence, a voice, a soft, gentle voice, speaking of love and loss, of hope and despair, of the eternal search for meaning. It is the voice of the artist, the voice of the soul, the voice that whispers through the paintings, inviting us to listen, to feel, to see the world through his eyes. It is a voice that reminds us that even in the darkest of times, there is always light to be found. That even in the midst of suffering, there is always beauty to be created. It is a voice that calls us home, to the depths of our own souls, to the place where we can find peace and solace, where we can connect with the divine, where we can become whole. And in the quiet hours, under the cloak of night, the stars begin to bloom, a celestial garden scattered across the infinite canvas, each a tiny spark of light against the vast darkness, swirling, dancing, pulsating with an energy that transcends earthly understanding. They are the dreams of the universe, the whispers of eternity, the echoes of creation. Van Gogh saw them not as distant, cold celestial bodies, but as kindred spirits, as fellow travelers on a journey through the cosmos. He saw in their brilliance a reflection of his own soul, a burning intensity that defied the limitations of the physical world. The cypress trees, reaching like flames towards the heavens, connecting the earth to the sky, the mortal to the immortal. They stand as sentinels, guarding the secrets of the night, bearing witness to the eternal dance of light and shadow. They are the silent guardians of the artist's dreams, the unwavering pillars of his faith. And in the rustling of their leaves, a song, a mournful yet hopeful song. Carried on the wind, a symphony of longing and belonging. It is the voice of the trees, the voice of the stars, the voice of Van Gogh, forever seeking solace in the beauty of the natural world. A field of wheat swaying gently in the breeze, a sea of golden promise stretching as far as the eye can see. Each stalk a testament to the enduring power of nature, a symbol of life, growth, and abundance. The sun beats down upon the field, warming the earth, nurturing the seeds, coaxing forth the harvest. It is a scene of peace and tranquility, a moment of respite from the turmoil of the world. Yet, even in this idyllic setting, there is a hint of melancholy, a sense of the fleeting nature of time. The wheat will be harvested, the field will be bare, and the cycle will begin anew. But for now, there is only the golden light, the gentle breeze, and the silent promise of the harvest. A pair of old shoes, worn and weathered, caked with the dust of the road. They are the silent witnesses to a life lived on the margins, a journey of hardship and perseverance. Each scuff and tear tells a story, a tale of long walks, of hard work, of dreams deferred. They are the humble symbols of a life dedicated to art, to truth, to the pursuit of beauty in the face of adversity. They are not beautiful or elegant, but they are honest and true, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit to overcome adversity. And in their worn-out silence, a legacy of compassion, of empathy, of unwavering dedication to the human condition. A legacy that continues to inspire and uplift long after the artist has passed on. The crows take flight, a dark and swirling mass against the turbulent sky. Omens of change, reminders of mortality, messengers from the realm of the unknown. They are not symbols of despair, but of transformation, of the constant flux of life and death. They are the reminders that even in the face of darkness, there is always hope for renewal, for rebirth, for the possibility of a new beginning. They soar above the wheat fields, above the cypress trees, above the humble dwellings, carrying the artist's spirit with them, scattering his seeds of hope across the world. And in their cawing cry, a promise of beauty, of truth, of the enduring power of art to transcend the limitations of the physical world. And finally, the colors fade, the lights dim, and silence falls once more. But in that silence, the echoes of Van Gogh's soul remain. A whisper of beauty, a trace of hope, a reminder that even in the darkest of nights, the stars will always shine. The roots of the soul, intertwined with the earth, reaching towards the heavens, forever seeking light, painting the world anew.